Speak no evil.
Don't tell me what to do!
So as you all may be aware, there was a little Danish movie called Speak No Evil that came out in 2022. Well, it got a lot of hype, so the dirty, stinking Americans naturally wanted to give it an American remake.
This summer, America's favorite obese family is back.
Disgusting. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I have seen both movies, I'm going to go fairly deep into the pros, cons, and most important, the differences between the two and tell you which one I think is better. Now, hold still. I need total concentration to make sure that you won't speak no evil while I get spooky.
Whoa!
So Speak No Evil is a pretty simple movie. Two families are part of a weekend getaway in Italy with a group of people. I don't know exactly what the group is, if they were part of a cruise or something, but it's definitely a group of people on this vacation. The story focuses on a young couple who is there with their daughter, and they make friends with another couple who have a son. They make nice, and when everyone is back in their own homes, the couple with the son invites the couple with the daughter to their little home out in the country. They go and spend a weekend there, and that's where the party starts.
Ruh-roh.
So right out the gate, both the setups in the original and the remake are the same. The only difference you can really point out at this point is the countries of origin for the couples, and let's call them the good couple and the bad couple. In the remake, the good couple is American, but recently moved to London. In the original, both couples are European. I'm just playing it safe. I don't really recall where the original couples are from, and I don't really care to look it up.
Brilliant but lazy.
The bad dad is a bit different, because in the original, he is more of a overly friendly guy, just the kind of guy you never want to say no to, because he is so nice. In the remake, he is more of a take charge, very charismatic and friendly type of guy. In both movies, they accept the invite and go and have some fun. And at first, everyone is enjoying themselves, but you do get the sense that they are going to be pushing the good couple quite a bit. For example, it's known that the good mom is vegetarian. In both movies, the bad dad went through a lot of trouble to cook them a homemade meal. He offers her the first bite. She protests, but he insists, and she accepts it in both movies. The difference is in the original, she eats it. In the remake, she spits it out when no one is looking. From here on out, the movies diverge in plenty of stuff. In the original, the good parents get invited out to eat with the bad parents, and there's a babysitter that's supposed to watch the kids. But the bad parents never tell them about that part of the plan, but they do eventually accept. They go to their dinner and it's expensive and everyone has a good time. The bad couple are pretty handsy in public and it makes the other couple uncomfortable. When they go to pay, the bad dad just sits there and not even addresses the check. Nearly a minute passes and it's just silence. The good dad speaks up to pay and the bad dad thanks him and immediately goes to the car. While driving back, the bad dad is listening to music very loudly and driving like a maniac. That night, the good couple wants to get a little frisky.
Giggity. What? Nothing, it's stupid.
Their daughter starts banging on the door and wanting to come in, but they ignore her. I mean, wouldn't you?
Please! Stop crying!
Stop crying!
Yeah, you would. Later that night, the mom gets up and notices that their daughter is sleeping in the bed with the bad couple, and here is where you'll notice a big difference between a European movie and an American movie. In both movies, this scene happens, but in the European movie, the bad dad is naked.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't think an American movie would actually go that far. The mom grabs her and they quickly pack up and leave. The daughter complains about her favorite doll being left behind and they unfortunately head back and are caught by the bad couple who is really upset that they left in the middle of the night without saying anything. The good wife was the one who really wanted to leave and the good dad kind of forces her to explain what her problems were. The bad couple apologizes and says that today is going to be a great day. So they stay. The families do some stuff together and things get progressively worse with the bad couple and their son. The good dad finds out that this couple has been taking kids from other families, so they book it out of there. As he leaves, he even sees their son drowned in a pool. Whoa. So they book it, but the bad couple catches up to them and force them down while the babysitter from before comes in with a pair of scissors and you remember that scene from my intro? Yeah, they do that. And then the child gets taken. Brutal stuff. The bad couple takes the good couple to an abandoned rock quarry. They cry out, "Why are you doing this to us?"
Because you let me.
Chilling scene. They make the couple strip and go into the quarry. We see stones getting hucked at them, bruising and bleeding their skulls until the rocks get bigger and bigger, and the good couple is literally stoned to death.
Yeesh.
Now let's compare that to the American remake. When they go to dinner, it's at a friend's place. There is much more dialogue going on in the American movie, so you understand the philosophy of the bad couple, more specifically the bad dad. Everyone still ends up enjoying themselves, and when the bill comes, the good dad immediately offers and the bad dad immediately accepts. While they are out, we get a lot of scenes with the kids of both couples. That's one of the biggest differences between the movies. In the original, the kid characters are there to just help support the more haunting moment. In the remake, they do quite a bit and get their own screen time. Everyone goes back home and the good couple start arguing over sex. Our pushover good husband wasn't getting any, and the good wife was also caught sexting someone a while back, and they've been in a rough patch since. This highlights another huge difference between the movies. The good couple in the original actually have a good relationship. The remake, not so much. So everyone goes to bed blue-balled. The good mom wakes up in the middle of the night and notices that none of the kids are asleep in their room. She goes and sees the kids all asleep in the same bed as the bad couple. The mom flips out and grabs her kid and they quietly bolt. The bad dad, like I said, wasn't naked, he was in a man thong, like a total Chad.
Start mewing, young Skywalker.
As the family leaves, the daughter complains about her missing stuffed animal, and despite the dad's protest, they go back. They get caught and we get another difference. As the good dad tries to explain the situation to the bad couple, the good mom interrupts and erupts at the couple with the problems they have experienced. The bad couple is able to guilt trip the good couple to stay another day. They do some stuff together and the bad dad flips out on the son while failing to keep rhythm during a little dance that the son and daughter practiced. Everyone wants to go and the bad dad passes out. While he is passed out, the son is able to get some keys and shows the daughter all of the terrible things that they have done, which is another big difference, and actually from here on out, everything is different. The daughter is able to get the good mom to understand what's going on, and then the good dad. They make up a reason to leave, and just as they are about to bounce, the bad couple throws the son into the river. It's been established that the boy can't swim, so the good dad goes and saves him, and they end up all being trapped. So they all get brought to a basement, and the bad couple forces the good couple to transfer all of their money into their account. 200 grand.
Not bad.
And the good couple asks, "Why are you doing this?" And the bad dad responds, "Because you let us." Yeah, this does not hit as well as the original. It's actually not even close. That's another big difference to highlight. The original focuses much more on a haunting message from a very messed up couple. In the remake, yeah, the couple is messed up, but there is much more purpose in them doing this than just being horrible for the sake of being horrible. So now this whole movie becomes very American. A lot of cat and mouse chasing and gun shooting. Oh, and the friend, the cook, comes in and helps them out. In the original, it was the babysitter. Just another change. Everyone is running all over the place and shooting all over the place, and the good guys win and kill all the bad people. More specifically, the good mom does a lot of the final blows. And right as the good dad is about to kill the bad dad, he stops for some dumb fucking reason and walks off. The son takes a rock and smashes in the face of the bad dad while screaming, and it just wasn't done well. There was no oomph. I also didn't believe that this could actually happen. I mean, maybe it can, but I was not really sold on it very well. Anyways, the movie ends on that note. So, what are my thoughts on the two movies?
I don't know, I'm conflicted.
As a horror movie, the original is superior because it actually has horror in it that you can see. In the remake, you don't really see any of it. The only people that die are all of the bad people. Also, the good dad is a fucking joke. He's a parody of a limp dick pushover to almost a comical level, and if the writing was better, he would have had a redeeming moment. He doesn't. He really gets shit on and pushed over for most of the film. You would think that that would lead to a moment of him taking charge, just a moment where he gets to shine, and it's just not there. It's definitely not a bad movie, but if you're asking me which is the better horror movie, it's the original. It's not even close. However,
I'm listening. We're listening.
if you were to ask me which one I would rather watch a second time, it would be the remake.
I'm extremely confused.
Let me explain. The original for me was so dark to the point where it was kind of a one and done. And every time someone asks me about it and they haven't seen it, I tell them that the movie is very good, but it really riled me up. I don't tell them the reason is because the good couple is so passive that they just don't fight back enough. It's actually the reason why I shit on the bus scene in the latest TCM movie.
Try anything and you cancel, bro.
Everyone just lets Leatherface kill them. Totally ruined it for me. None of these people cared that much about living, and neither did the good couple in Speak No Evil, or fight back enough for the safety of their child. The remake has a classic meh kind of ending where it's literally the best case scenario, which is easier to watch, and since it's pretty gun-ho, it makes it more entertaining. So to wrap this shite up, if you want to watch a very well-made dark movie, watch Speak No Evil 2022. Don't worry, there are barely any subtitles there for people who aren't a big fan of reading movies. It kind of makes you wonder a little bit extra why they went through with a remake. If you want to watch an aight movie about a messed up couple that gets what's coming to them, watch Speak No Evil 2024. Oh, and I guess another reason to watch it is if you want to give Blumhouse a break for finally dropping a decent movie this year. And don't forget to keep it spooky. Thank you all for watching till the end. We're getting close to monetization. We just need my watch hours to go up. So please, feel free to give a like, a sub, and click to watch one of my other vids. It'll be spooky.